Vinyl community, I'm back to do a recent vinyl finds video. I hope you had a great Christmas. Happy New Year. 2016 was not good for the music artist. A lot of deaths, and hope that 2017 will be better, but I guess not. The old farts are leaving us. It's gonna be a mixed bag as usual, and I have a lot of new buys, not so much old records, more reissues and new releases. So let's get into it. In 2005, in my opinion, Ryan Adams released his greatest record, Jacksonville City Nights. This is fantastic in my opinion. Really, really, really good. Full blown out country, the way that he does it, but it's still alternative country. Check it out if you're interested in that sort of music and you don't know about it. As you can see here, it's got a bent corner. I ordered this from Juno Records. When it came, they said we can't get a hold of another copy, but order anything else in the same price range and we'll send that for free. So I did, and I got that one. This is the Half-Speed Master 2016 reissue of Peter Gabriel's Car from 1977. I think I have had at least 3 copies original from 1977 with that record in different pressings, just to see if I could find anyone that sounded really, really good. And no one of those sounds as good as this. Now, I don't know if this is the go-to release. Paul, Baraka P Dub, maybe you know if this is the best sounding one that you can find. But it's cheap and it sounds really good. And finally I have Here Comes the Flood, which is one of my favorite recorded songs ever. On nice sounding quality. Oh, Salisbury Hill. So yeah, another masterpiece, Tago Mago 1971, Spoon Records, reissued 2013. I have a pirate pressed version of this that sounds pretty bad, and I've listened to it digitally since I got that record. Bought it in London many years ago, I think, together with Future Days. And I read a little bit about if you are going to get a reissue, get the Spoon Records one. And I can't complain on the sound quality. It sounds terrific. Now I don't have a original to compare it to. If I had, I wouldn't buy a reissue. And maybe someday I'll pay the money for an original of that. I want with that cover artwork, but not today. And with a coupon, a lot of these records I bought from the same place, Juno Records and JPC from Germany. With the coupon, I got a great deal for that, maybe $17 or something. As a Christmas gift from my lovely, lovely girlfriend, sitting in the couch playing Croatia Cupquakes, I got this First Aid Kit, Stay Gold 2014. We just finished listening to it. It sounds terrific. It's very good. Also a little bit of alternative country, more sounding than Lion's Roar, which I don't have on vinyl. Produced once again by Mike Mogins from Bright Eyes, but doesn't have Connor Oberst on it this time. Really, really good. And I also got this as a Christmas gift from my honey bun. Pink Floyd's Division Bell from 1994, reissued last year or 2015. 2 LP set with printed in the sleeves. Sounds really good. Unfortunately, it's a mispress or something. It skips like 3 times on the 2 discs. But it's cool to have this on vinyl, because the original of this is super expensive, and I've heard that doesn't sound as good as this one. So happy to have that and add that to the Pink Floyd collection. 1967, 68, 69, Miles Davis released In a Silent Way, and 70 or 71 he released Bitches Brew. Now in 1973 he went on live a tour or something like that, and I think there's a bunch of recordings from that time period with the electric period. Fillmore West, Black Beauty, reissued on music on vinyl, and they did a terrific job. Just 4 songs on 2 discs, and they are like compilations or mixes of the Bitches Brew material. I tried to get a original of this, but it just increases in value. It's getting harder and harder to get a decent copy of it for a decent price. And when they reissue that, and with the coupon from the online store, it was just like $20 or something like that for a 2 LP set. So I ordered it. Sounds really good. For all you Kraut fans out there, McChurch Sound Room Dilution is maybe a record that you know about. 1971. In my opinion, more heavy rock than the Kraut rock that I really like. I like the a little more jazzier stuff, like Can. But this is a cool record. Fantastic cover. Also, so check it out. It's on. I have to show that. Bone white vinyl. I don't know if you can see it there. And it sounds pretty good. The original of that is super expensive, so this was the way to go. Feelings, music by Jay Richford and Gary Steven, 1974. Italian jazz, funky jazz record. Almost like a soundtrack times. Really, really, really good, and fantastic artwork also. It's a nice natural photo there. Says a sweet groover from the Italian scene of the 70s. Music that got a lush feel, but a funky one too. Great mix of strings and electric instrumentation that reveals the best crime work of the time. Something like that. The only like early record I'm going to show you, 1973, is Aroma, and they are or were Bengt Berger, Palle Danielsson, Bobo Stensson, and Lennart Åberg. Really good jazz musicians from Sweden. The government, I think, issued a grant each year for jazz in Sweden, and this year, 1973, I think they did a poll in a magazine each year. And the band, underground jazz band that got the most votes, got to record a record. So there's a jazz in Sweden, 72, 73, 74, 75. And 73 was Aroma's tour. Maybe the reissue of the year, at least for the stuff that I've bought. And I'm late buying this. I Love Supreme, 1964 by Coltrane, the complete masters, 3 LP set, heavy as a flacker. Looks like that. I won't talk about the music because everything that has to be said about Love Supreme is already said, and I won't talk about the pressing either because Bracapeda Paul did an entire video, I think, of this. Almost, I think, saying that this is the go-to record, sound quality-wise, of the stuff that he has heard, at least. It sounds just amazing. Amazing sound. So, if you're a jazz fan, you already own it. Can Future Days, 1973, also issued on Spoon Records, 2013. Embossed artwork and printed in the sleeves, just like Tago Mago, with some stories and discography and photos and stuff like that. It sounds really, really good. Light years better than my pirate press that I have in the cellar. Really, really awesome. Yeah, and almost the last record I'm going to show you today and talk about is Karen Dalton's In My Own Time from 1971. She was a part of the singer-songwriter New York scene She played at what was it called? Cafe Wa, something like that. That Dylan also played on. So it was on that kind of scene. This is Light in the Attic reissue from 2006. So there's still copies out there that you can get. This is the ordinary, like black, not limited, not colored, not all that jazz. Yeah, really good, fantastic voice. Someone wrote that it reminded him of Billie Holiday, and I totally agree. She has that kind of very interesting, unique voice, and she does a version of When a Man Loves a Woman, which is really cool. She does her own thing with it. So that's almost everything. I'm gonna give you a tease. I got this from my mother as a Christmas gift. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, the complete studio albums, Volume 2, 1994 to 2014. Includes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 records. A lot of them is double LPs. I think there's like 9 or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 records in total. But I think I'm going to do an entire video of this when I have gone through it. I'm going to say that it sounds amazing, and it's limited to 3,000 copies, this box set, so don't sleep on it if you're interested in getting the records. Now there's rumors that they're going to release them individually this summer, so if you want to bet your money on that, I would wait and maybe get 4 or 5 of them for probably a lot less than that one cost. So have a great one, everyone, and I'll see you soon. Please comment if you have comments and questions, and I'll try to answer them.